Hey guys, so I'm going to show you the process of sculpting this phoenix wing piece that I'm about to make. This is just a cardboard sketch that I made of the basic wing shape. You could do this on a regular piece of paper. I just used a piece of cardboard that I had so that I could reuse it again later if I wanted to. I just sketched out a really basic wing shape, something with some really nice curves. So this is what I'm going to use as my template. And I've just rolled out a piece of the Super Sculpting original in the beige color. And I'm just going to cut along these edges. Try to stay as close to the template as I can here. Now I'm going to leave my template stuck down while I peel this up. That way I won't have any issues. So set that aside. Now we're going to peel up our template there, and there we go. You have your basic wing shape. So I'm just going to go around the edges with the side of my finger here and smooth those down. Give us a nice smooth perimeter here. Don't worry about the top being too smooth. It's not going to be an issue because we're going to be covering this in feathers. And I'm going to show you guys how to make those feathers. This is just going to be a really quick segment. I'm just going to show you guys how I actually made the little feathers. So you just take a ball of clay and you form a sort of fat teardrop shape. And then you're going to squish that. You don't want it to be completely flat, but you want it to be thinner on the edges than it is in the center. And then you're just going to make a very thin crease down the center like that. And then you're just going to come in and make teeny tiny little lines. You can go back over this a couple of times to give it a more feathered kind of look. Probably would be easier to do this if I could actually see what I was doing, huh? Yeah, you could alternatively, you could use a blade of some kind to do this. Watch me slice open my fingers. So there's the difference between what that looks like. This side was done with the blade, and this side was done with my needle tool. You can also use a toothpick for this, and it works just fine. So that's how I make the feathers. Alright, so that's the process on how I made this phoenix wing. Like I said in the video, the only two things that you really need to make this are some clay and something to form that, like a toothpick or a needle tool, or you can use, you know, a blade of some kind if you want, whatever you have on hand. And then of course you'll need something to make your template on. It doesn't necessarily have to be cardstock or a piece of cardboard like I used. You can just use a regular piece of paper and that'll work just fine. At this point I'm going to fire this, aka bake it. You can bake it in a regular oven if you use polymer clay. If you use paper clay or like air dry clay, obviously you're going to want to leave it sit out. It's really going to depend on what exactly you're using. And then I'll probably be painting it. I may use some pastels on it. We'll see how that goes, but I'll probably record that process also. So